Okay, we're back. Nice. Brilliant. Okay, so hopefully I have actually grouped the recordings. If I haven't, then that's a bit of a shame, but oh well. So in the last thing that we were doing was we were just sorting out our country, sorting out Germany. I'm preparing for an invasion of Poland. I like to do this early on, like I said before. So we're just going to keep grouping our forces as much as possible, making them really strong, and yeah, eventually we'll be down to attack. I like to usually attack them in 1938. I think that's usually a good time to do it. I'm going to go down army innovations, so we can have Irvin Rommel as a military commander in my high command, and he will give my armor division attack and defense big bonuses, 15% on each. That's really good, especially when it gets so late, because I'm gonna need to have some like fucking tanks. I'm gonna need a lot of tanks, I reckon, if I want to take on the Soviets. So that's what the Soviets do. They make a lot of tanks. Okay, so Nationalist Spain has declared war on Republican Spain. I'm gonna help out Nationalist Spain. This was what I was talking about before, Mr. Unimpressive Tash. I'm gonna send him 2 tank divisions. That's the maximum I can send him, unfortunately. But yeah, we're gonna send them to him so we can get more army XP, and also so we can have another ally in Europe, hopefully, when it comes to late game. Allies are good to have. Especially as there is a national focus, I believe, where I can ally with Spain. Yes, I can ally with Spain. Excellent. So when these troops... Okay, that's cool. Italy just took Ethiopia. I didn't expect them to have any trouble taking out Ethiopia, but yeah, they did it. So that's cool. It shows that Italy might not be completely incompetent, even though quite a lot of the time they are. I did actually do a playthrough of this recently, yesterday in fact, where I tried to do all of this and actually record it, and like I said, the recording didn't save, but basically what happened is Italy started loads of wars that they couldn't finish and I had to come help them, and it was like, yeah, okay. Yesterday what I did do, I actually took out Canada. I took out Canada, Denmark, UK, I had basically all of Europe, and I was pushing into the Soviet Union. Things were going good. Then I realised that the recording wasn't working, so that kind of sucked. And now we're doing it all again because, yeah, it was a bit of fun anyway, so. Alright. We're just going to keep advancing into Spain. I don't want to try and kill them too quickly. I want to actually be farming these guys for army XP. The slower it takes me to kill them, the more XP I get. And the good thing about army XP, it lets me edit these templates, which makes my army overall stronger. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put 1 more infantry in my infantry template. Boom. Now I'm going to need more guns, which is a shame. But we're going to be stronger, so that's good. My infantry will attack better. I don't think they'll be quite as fast, but they'll attack better. Okay. Why is this tank division doing nothing? Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Oh, actually, see, I like to usually micromanage Spain, but I think, to be honest, I can't really be bothered to constantly be looking down there, so I'm going to just draw a front line here, and I'm going to have them just advance like that. Yeah, that's it. Hey, why isn't the other... Okay, there we go. Now we have both divisions going down there. Alright. Okay, now they're just pushing in. That's great. Now I shouldn't really have to look at Spain anymore. And hopefully the Nationalists should just win. It's usually not a good idea to do what I just did, because you can get a lot more army XP if you actually micromanage, but I really can't be bothered to do that, so it's all good. Okay, so we've done our army innovations. Next thing that I would like to do is go down... Ooh, yeah, I think I'll do autarky. This is gonna let us make like factories quicker, and it's also gonna... Ooh, what else does it do? Okay, yeah, it gives us research speed for excavation and stuff. We don't really care too much about that, but the factory construction speed is paying. Honestly, that's so sick. Because that's all that we want right now. We just need factories. That is a big reason why I like to invade Poland early too as well, because they have factories. They have about 20 civilian factories and they have about 9 military factories, so it's good. Those will become ours once we invade them. Okay, games of the, what was that, 11th Olympiad? Nice. In Berlin. This country here. Part of this country here, should I say. Okay, I'm going to continue editing my infantry templates. I just got them some recon divisions, or recon detachments or whatever. So we're going to be able to see what the enemy troops are doing a lot better. It should increase our soft attack a little bit too, which is pretty sweet. I have more command power now, so I'm gonna add some stuff here. I'm gonna give Mr. Heinz Guderian more armoured defense. I'm gonna give this big boy Fortress Buster, which will help me deal with the Czechoslovakian fucking fortresses when they set them up. I don't think I can, no, I can't do anything for Wisleben, but eventually I will be able to give him some of that sweet, what's it called? Infantry expert and infantry leader stats. So our infantry will just be a lot stronger, under him at least. Okay. I would like to just make a lot of submarines, to be honest. I never really focused like too much on my navy, but it's going to be important when we get to the later stages of the game, when we're going to be going against the UK, because the only way that we're going to actually be able to stop the UK is if we navally invade them. And in order to do that, we need our navy to be stronger than theirs, and that's going to be tough because the UK has a very strong navy. As does the US. Hopefully the US doesn't get involved in the war, at least not for a really long time. Otherwise we could have some issues. Okay. Ideal. So, yeah, my troops, yeah, they're just pushing into Republican Spain. Everything's going good. Francisco should just win the war, which would definitely be ideal. Because, as I was saying, the achievement that we were going for up here, oh, sugar, is New World Order. Make all nations fascist. Spain, as a nation, let's help make them fascist. Maybe if we're in a alliance together, I can convince them to take over Portugal as well. Or they might do that of their own accord, so that would be ideal. That would be another nation that has become fascist, or, well, actually they would just be part of Spain from that point on. So I'm pretty sure Francisco would just annex them. I definitely wouldn't want Portugal unless as a puppet, because I don't know why, like, I don't like having territory that is directly annexed by me if it's not connected to me, you know what I mean? Yeah, not a fan. Except for maybe if I took over Canada or something. But even then I'd probably still want to make part of Canada like a puppet. So they'd be producing troops for me and stuff, that would be pretty nice. Okay, we're gonna keep going, speed things up a little bit. Autarky is nearly done, I can't wait for that. Oh, something else that we should look out for is, okay, oh, that's a shame. We need a lot more equipment. We need a lot more guns. Yeah, we need 14,000 guns. That's quite a bit. I need to dedicate a lot more military factories towards guns. I'm not actually building military factories at the moment, which is a bit of a problem. But we'll sort that out soon. Okay, I'm just going to keep going into factory production, and I'm going to go down to Hermann-Göring-Werke, which will give us, I think, 6 more civilian factories? Yes, 6. Ideal. Let me have that. Or we're going to be pumping out lots and lots of factories. Everything will be fucking a dandy. So, that's another thing done. More engineering. So, I think... Alright, these are the land doctrines, and they give essentially our ground forces like different buffs and stuff. Usually what you go down immediately on Germany, like by default, is the mobile doctrine one. I'm not actually too much of a fan of this one. Like, I think it's okay, but I much prefer superior firepower. Like, that's my favorite one, so I'm just gonna go down this for now. Okay. It gives us like loads of soft attack and stuff going down there. I think soft attack is very important, especially if you have a lot of your forces being infantry divisions, and that's what the main bulk of my army is right now. Basically all just infantry. Like, look at this. Like, I have 2 tanks here, I have 2 mechanized here, and I have yeah, these are all infantry. I would normally right now I would start training more people. Oh, sorry, not training them. Yeah, I would actually be training. I'd be training my army groups, so they would increase their XP. It would be generating us XP up here, and also they would get a combat like buff essentially. I'm not gonna do that. The reason I'm not gonna do that, it costs guns. Guns is something we do not have. We need 11,000 guns just to be producing more men. Or more trained soldiers, rather. I'm gonna start going down our air doctrines as well, actually, because our air force is going to be very important to us, especially in the invasion of Poland. The reason for that is because they're going to be supporting our ground troops. And the stronger our air force, the stronger our ground troops in that sense. Huh. That's not right. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. What else can we do right now? It's November 1936. Our country's been going for about a year. I don't think we're doing too badly. I'm still gonna wait before declaring war on Poland, or before justifying war on them, just to make sure my army is in a position where I would be able to just wipe them. In fact, I could just wipe them very early on, to be honest. I think I should wait until I Anschluss Austria. Speaking of which, I need 500,000 people in the field in order to do that, and I have 474,000. So, ooh, I'm considering, you know, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to deploy this tank division. Oh, I still need another 21,000. Okay, that'll come soon. I'll do the Kidderfagen, and then afterwards I should actually have enough men in the field in order to Anschluss Austria. If you don't know what Anschluss is, this should happen in real life too, where essentially the Reich just kind of gobbled up Austria. They're just like, yo, you're us now. And Austria, for the most part, they're pretty cool about it, so they're pretty chill. Okay. So, I'm also going to stop this recording here and start a new one.